Sailor through the tide to fight, quest for knowledge day and night. Oceans wide and stars up high, chasing dreams that touch the sky. Island filled with mysteries, stories of the ancient seas, maps we draw in our hearts, every dawn a brand new start.
And we are back for another interesting session. Players have finished taking a guardian legendary serpent, sand serpent, and in that they have successfully triumphed with the aid of Oshiko, who managed to crit on the final hit, dealing not only excess damage aided by Ollie, but also his Spirit Glass, which added some extra hockey, which, with all dice being rolled on his critical double, was able to decimate this creature before it was able to do much more. This now leaves the players with the conundrum of what to harvest first. So, with that, I'll let the players take it away. Start off with a little bit of roleplay, so I'll give you about a minute first before we start asking for rolls.
Well, I'd appreciate it if we didn't do that again. Though Edson kind of leans in at the snake. Maybe, just maybe, I might get my new pair of boots after all. Though I'm not entirely sure if making snakeskin boots out of a snake covered in sand is the greatest idea. Maybe new hat.
Have a snake in the boot.
You can see Ollie gag at the idea of turning snakes into boots.
I'm more worried. Believe me, I'm more worried about the sand than the snakes. But either way, these scales are probably a bit too large to be useful for something that small. At least, for a normal-sized individual like myself.
We could always sell it.
Yeah, I suppose so. I'm sure there's some kind of usefulness for something like this. Nothing else. Looks like some decent armor plates.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a look at the fangs of this creature. I'm trying to determine if it's poisonous, if they're especially strong in nature, like how useful some of these things would be as materials for different contraptions, potentially.
Go ahead and give me either an investigation check or a animal handling check.
Can I argue a survival check?
You can.
Yeah. Nice.
Can I help him so he can roll with advantage?
How would you help him?
Fuck. You're just focusing on the teeth portion, right?
Well, I'm not so much harvest. I'm focusing on the whole creature. It's just I'm mostly focusing on kind of assessing each part's usefulness before I try to harvest anything, rather than actively trying to harvest anything.
Okay, it's more so helping him on since it was somewhat of a large, like it was somewhat of a large creature, it's mostly I'm helping on the other side. On the other side, like he's taking one half, I'm taking the other.
Alright, I will allow the roll in advantage.
Yeah. That is a 21.
With a 21, your first noticing is as you run your fingers across the teeth or get close enough, you would notice that the teeth are serrated. As if on the outside there's almost little scales that would tear into flesh. So it's almost like the teeth are barbed almost in that sense.
All right. What about like the scales or I don't know, any other noticeable characteristics of the snake's body itself?
Can you repeat the question? Sorry.
I was gonna say you mentioned the characteristics of the fangs and the teeth in its maw, but like what about potentially like characteristics of the scales, any
The scales
ridges or serrations of the exterior of the creature?
The scales themselves are almost like sharp scales in the sense that were you to brush against them, you would start tearing at your flesh.
Interesting.
Okay. Hmm. Well, wasn't this thing just put on this earth to cut things?
It's adorable and also poorly dead.
Well, it's important to remember that it was trying to turn you into lunch.
DM,
Yep. What's up?
if there's anything that represents any poneglyphs, can I write those in my research book?
I would assume that you would have been taking notes on all of the poneglyphs that you have seen.
All right, cool.
Having assessed the creature, I am now going to try to harvest its different components, especially probably the scales. It's an interesting thing for me. Try to get as many of them as possible.
Go ahead and give me a survival check or a medicine check. I'm going to have you do 2 separate checks, one for the fang, or one for the general miscellaneous parts, and one for the scales.
Right? Both of those rolls are the same for me, so I'm just going to roll survival.
Okay.
Nice.
That is a 23.
Alright, so you were able to pry out a couple of, about 3 of the teeth. What are some of the other miscellaneous things that you were trying to go for?
I was mostly trying to go for the scales, actually.
Alright. So then,
Just try to get as many of them as physically possible.
okay, so with the 18, I'm going to say go ahead and roll me a d12.
Okay.
You're able to
3.
grab 3 perfectly intact scales and an extra 3 fractured scales.
Okay.
Meaning it's broken in pieces.
Okay.
So you have 3 complete and 3 pieces of them broken into thirds.
How, like functionally, I know you mentioned that the scales are very shark-like, so they're very blade-esque. How functional are these shards still in the form of like sharpness? Are they still very sharp?
Yes.
Can I try to get more of the fractured scales, even if they're not of the greatest quality?
Yes.
All right.
So it'd be the same roll.
Okay. Let me make another survival.
All right. Roll me another d12.
24. Let's
Where
go.
were these rolls at last time?
Hey.
You didn't need them last time.
It's a 9.
So you're able to grab another 9 broken into thirds.
All right. So I have 3 perfect scales and a total of 12 of those kind of broken scales.
Yep.
All right.
What's your plan? What's your plan for the broken scales?
On a scale of, so like in comparison to, say, maybe like a normal like sharp object, like a knife or something, are they about as sharp, more sharp, or less sharp?
I'm going to say they're more sharp.
Okay.
Are they like obsidian level sharp?
As a non-geologist, I'm just going to say yes.
Ooh, that's nice.
That
Obsidian
is-
level sharp is like sharp enough to cut you and you won't feel it. It's sometimes used for surgical tools, I believe.
Impressive.
That is exactly what I wanted to hear. These things are going to make excellent shrapnel grenades.
Whatever happened to that one grenade?
I still have it.
Okay.
Why would you make shrapnel grenades? You could sell those things as shaving kits.
I'm thinking about practical things here.
Listen, some of us have to shave daily.
I mean, you don't think I do?
No.
No.
Well, I'm hurt. You don't think that I maintain myself? I'm some kind of savage animal?
Yes.
You said it, not me.
Nah. You guys do realize I was in the military, right? They don't exactly allow unkempt individuals to stay there. At least not without a beating.
I'm sure. I'm sure. But how many times did they have to beat you before you just decided it didn't matter anymore?
You're a special little one, aren't you?
That's what my mama said.
Hmm.
But she also said that when I was snorting gunpowder, so
Yeah, you bless your heart. Anyway. Anything else you want me to try to get from this thing before we move on?
You got the teeth. You got the scales.
ooh, what about its blood?
Do we have
Would you
anything
like-
to extract its blood?
I need some kind of containment vessel.
I don't
Unless
think
you
we
have
have.
them.
Unless you have some glass vials.
Of course. I always have glass vials on me.
He looks confused, as though
We'll
Like,
have that
that's
discussion at another time.
that's like a totally normal thing for just random people to have. Like, you're a blacksmith's apprentice, to all my knowledge, and you're just carrying glass vials around, empty glass vials.
DM, could I make some sort of check to determine whether or not the creature's blood has any alchemical properties?
I would
So,
say,
Edson, why did we adopt this child?
based on what
What?
way, are you looking for like a history check to see if there's anything that you might have read about, or Otherwise, you'd
I was-
actually have to physically test it.
I was thinking more. It's not a magical beast, is it?
It
'Cause if it
is not necessarily a magical beast. Because magic isn't necessarily magic in this world.
Gotcha. I was gonna originally say Arcana, but no, I would just use my alchemist supplies then.
Alright, so with that, you would still have to extract blood.
Okay, then yeah, I'll extract the blood,
Alright,
or I'll try.
Go ahead and give me a survival check.
I will help.
Okay.
Yes, please. I've never
Are-
actually done this kind of field work myself.
By help, do you mean do it for him or give him advantage?
Oh no, I don't care about this blood. I'm giving him advantage. I'm just gonna
Okay.
kind of watch him and make sure he doesn't fuck up.
So, go ahead and give me that survival check.
And
Alright.
Hoshiko, after writing down all the poneglyph information, wants to go look at the devil fruit.
There we go.
15.
Nice.
Alright. With a 15, you're able to extract about a third of the vial. The scale's weight begins to crush the needle, and it cuts off the flow.
Aw, that's a shame. But that's okay. I'll test it once we get back to town.
Now, Hoshiko, to go in to investigate the fruit, you would have to talk to Ali, because Ali, if I'm not mistaken, had put it into his locker. But before we do that, Ali, how are you feeling right now? As
He
you
said
watch
he'll be
these...
right back last time, I think.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So we'll come back to that. So, Ali is holding on to the devil fruit though at this time.
Can we try to extract more blood from an area where I've already removed the scales?
Sure.
The hell?
How helpful. Thank you.
There we go.
Practical problems, practical solutions.
He says that as I look at the dynamite.
Jesus Christ. All right. You want to make the roll, or am I going to make the roll?
You're probably better at it, but I'll provide
Alright.
some guidance on how, like, the syringe works, or the
Fair
tapping
enough.
mechanism.
I'll admit he's probably not the most experienced at extracting blood. Actually, on that subject, you said I could make a survival or a medicine check, right?
Yes. And I also
That case-
disagree with that statement. You have extracted a lot of blood from people.
Yeah, well, yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I'm actually proficient with medicine as well.
You are what we call medically inclined.
Ah, there we go.
You hit basically like a shoulder joint, or rather a dense part in this sand serpent. And once more, the tip of the needle bends.
Well, snake anatomy isn't exactly my strong suit. Well, I tried.
And I appreciate your attempt.
All right. So, is there anything you guys would like to do within this cave?
Do we want to eat the thing?
No.
We gotta rest.
I guess, yeah, we could take a short rest.
I'm down for it.
Alrighty. Go ahead and I will allow for a short rest.
Yeah, short rest. Let's go. So I just
Weren't
take
you at
out.
full health?
No, I am in fact missing 3 HP.
Oh, nothing at all, he says.
Well, that's because you were there taking brunt of the damage, or the bulk of the damage.
Look, I'm a ranged character, man. I don't know what you expect from me.
I got 6 of these available. Let's roll.
Well, unsurprisingly, I'm back up to full HP.
There you
I'll roll.
go.
I could have rolled a 1 and I still would have been back up to max.
I'll roll 3 of these.
So what I'm hearing is I'm not trying hard enough.
Well,
Yes.
4, 5.
Keep that
look,
under
I'm not gonna
advisement.
look. I'm not
Alright.
going to complain about my character not being horribly killed all the time.
15.
Yeah, in our other campaign, I kind of have an issue with my character getting horribly murdered.
He
Well-
hasn't been verbally murdered. He got dropped. He almost
he's
got
just
killed.
almost been horribly murdered every single encounter, without fail.
Just go back.
I was probably
just
gonna let
go
him
back,
die.
sorry.
Not even lie to you.
All right,
Like you said, something.
we just took a short rest.
All right, then. That just gives me back my bardic inspirations.
There we go. I knew there was a reason to take a short rest.
That's all
I'm
I
not
got.
bloodied.
So now,
Yeah, I'm not bloodied no more.
Ollie, as you would have been kind of on the sidelines watching along, you would have seen that they would have acquired scales and blood from this creature. What is Ollie thinking at this time? His mind frame?
He is disgusted by it, but he understands that, you know, that's how it is. He doesn't like it because he doesn't like it when snakes are horribly murdered or maimed, but that's just him, to be honest.
The circle of life.
Yeah, circle of life and all that. Stakes are still sacred to him, so he's not going to bother with that stuff. Ollie, however,
question.
was keeping an eye on the devil fruit, however, and he was actually storing it. He actually picked it up to investigate it while all this was going on in more detail to see if he can recall if he ever read about it in the bestiary. What's it called? The
Devil Fruit Compendium.
Thank you. The Devil Fruit Compendium.
All right. I'm going to say this time I'm not going to have another history check done. I roll out of the next day game. Or rather, next day game time. But again, it does seem like you've seen it in passing glance.
Yes, Ollie will hold on to it for now and hide it in the locker for now for safekeeping.
Ollie,
Yep. Yes.
can I see the devil fruit for a minute?
Are you planning on eating it? I'm not sure if that's a good idea. We don't know what it is yet.
No, I'm not gonna eat it.
Ollie will pass it to him.
Chico's gonna draw it in his book, and with a little note saying that it was being guarded by the sand serpent, and then toss it back to Ollie.
Ollie will once again hide it safely in the locker.
And Ollie, you gotta be careful of hiding things because it seems like you don't trust us doing that.
Oh no, I'm only doing it. I'm hiding it in the locker. Should it ever be, stolen? Or it's harder to steal it in the locker. Plus, I fully intend to have the captain decide what to do with it. And also, I have very good reason not to trust you. You just butchered a giant snake in front of me.
A giant
but
snake
nothing.
that tried to kill us, as he says, waving one of its fangs in your direction.
I'm just playing with you. I know full well that it was self-defense. We had no choice, and I'm fine with that. Still, I don't like it. Which is fair enough.
You know what? No, I don't think it's fair enough. You should enjoy it.
I quickly stand up and plant a foot a little bit too hard on our tall companion's foot.
I was
Well,
kidding.
Kind of wipes his
In front
hands
of
after
my face.
yeah, kind of wipes his hands after putting the last of the fangs in his bag. Well, if we got all that we came for, and certain someone satisfied with all of this, gestures over towards where some of the random writing is. I think we can take our leave.
Wait. DM.
Yep.
Can I look around? Is the door that we came in? Is that the only door? Can I look around to see if there's another exit?
You can certainly put some time into investigating it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a perception or an investigation check.
Let's go with perception. Terrible. Only 12.
As far as you can see, there is no other exit.
Okay. So, Edson, you could go out the way we came. I'll follow your lead.
He kind of raises an eyebrow that you needed to mention that I would go out the direction that we figured we'd all go out anyway.
Now, Edson, go think about it. When we came in here, was there something chasing us?
There's some sand creatures, but I'm not sure if they'd still be active. Then again,
I'd imagine that they'd probably be gone. I'd hope. Assuming that this creature was that fruit over there was somehow responsible for him. But I greatly appreciate the shocking bravery demonstrated by our dear friend here as he turns and starts walking towards the door.
Hey, I was just running toes to toes with the dragon over here.
Oh no, I'm not saying that there's a I'm not saying that you're wrong for thinking I should go first. I think you're more wrong for just saying it.
you know,
And it had to be
seeing that
happening.
both of you are going to whine about this, I'll just go first. Ollie just rushes
Pashika's
on.
gonna grab both the captain and the swordsman. And
Drag them along.
yeah, y'all were just about to leave them.
I mean, I was just assuming they were just going to come with us.
We gotta make sure.
They're not unconscious. They're perfectly conscious. They can walk behind us.
Yeah.
Picture click. They're just there, living without any life or joy. Just on autopilot.
They're here.
Just living their best life.
I think the spirit's what's lacking.
God.
All right. I'm going to stick my head out into the hallway to see if they're still there. Are they still there?
You would immediately see two on either side of the doorway. One
right.
would be about 20 feet away.
Ollie has an idea.
and-
Ollie will see how they respond if I hold the devil fruit.
So do they notice us firstly?
You are not noticed yet, no.
All right. So
Could see how they respond
they're
to the
still
devil
there.
fruit. Are they guardians of the devil fruit? Or would they
Edson, do they look like they're moving or are they just stationary? Do they look like they're breathing or alive?
They're wisps of sand.
Do they? are they constantly not constantly moving around, but does it look like they're patrolling?
They look like they're like standing sentry essentially.
They look as if but give me a perception check. Because currently they are standing still. But that does not necessarily mean
12
alright. With a 12,
Damn, off a 4?
you notice
plus
that
plus 8.
currently they are on a swivel. So as you're peeking out, you see that they are kind of turning to the right and then slowly shifting their way to the left. They are currently stationary, but that it does look like they are on somewhat of an alert.
Well, it looks like they're looking for something. Presumably us.
Well, we're going to have to deal with them at some point. And there are still other treasures in this place that we haven't found yet.
Edson loads his rifle. Well, let's get this over with.
Indeed. Ollie will pull out his sword.
And I'm gonna step into the hallway.
Alright, as you do that, I'm going to ask everybody to give me an initiative roll.
Let's go. Damn, I'm not allowed to be the first in initiative, am I?
Nope.
Even when I roll really high, there's always got to be somebody.
Am I?
Okay.
See,
Oh, I got 17. Damn, 23?
well, you got a natural 20 plus 3.
That wasn't me.
That was
Alrighty.
you.
So, with
I
that,
rolled 17.
Gethalum,
Yep.
it is your turn.
I don't actually think he's on the map right now.
Yeah, can I be spawned into the world?
No, I don't
London,
want
no.
to. Give me 1 second.
Joy to the world.
I'm not even real.
Geffelin
Um,
pops into existence.
I'm a real boy.
Yay! Okay.
My
You
God.
Fix that token of yours.
It's
Yeah,
the tallest member of the party. He's here.
I'm gonna waddle up. I'm gonna go
Welcome as
ahead.
always now.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt on this one.
You don't
Alrighty.
remember the running joke, do you?
I remember the running
It's been
joke.
ages.
I was talking to Ollie over there.
Ow.
Oh,
my
I
mistake.
remember.
Alright, so go ahead and roll.
Sorry, I'm a little slow on the uptake today.
On the
22
bright side,
hits.
you're probably hitting it. Yeah.
7 fire damage,
Nice.
and I waddle back away,
Waddle, 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 waddle.
and I end my turn.
So, out of curiosity, does it look like that did anything?
It
I think
does look like it did damage.
Okay. Okay.
Listen, I
Just-
said I was gonna glass them. I'm turning them into glass. It just takes some time.
I was just curious. I wouldn't be surprised if these guys did fire damage. So, maybe they might be resistant or immune. You never know.
I hadn't thought about that.
Yep.
Is that your turn?
Oh yeah, I end my turn.
Shift turns. 1 second. There we go. Alright, that's
I am going to. Do I? Yeah, there are 3 of them. Yeah, I'm gonna cast magic weapon.
alright.
On my rifle as a bonus action. And I am now going to shoot the sand creature that had previously been attacked.
Noted.
So this one.
Go ahead and try.
First attack. This is +1. Oh yeah, let's go. That's a 12.
Just hits.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my god.
So go ahead and roll your damage. That just hits.
All right. That is 13 damage on the first shot.
All right.
Nice.
Going into my second shot. It's a 14 for another 13 damage.
It is down.
Then I'm going to quickly spin around and make my third attack because it's the first round of combat at the other one.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
Natural 20.
Go ahead and roll out that damage.
Good way to start the day.
Right?
Oh, yeah. Mediocre damage. Let's go. That's the lowest of the 3 damages. 10.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I am going to see that I am out of bullets.
Okay.
I'm going to draw my sword.
That's going to be good.
When was the last time you used your sword?
I think when he beat me
When I
in a
beat-
sword fight.
Yeah, when I beat Yami in a sword fight, yes.
It was the same day he got outshot by a half-blind man.
Let's not talk about that.
So, with that, is there anything you'd like to do?
No, that's my turn.
All right.
I'm going to keep standing there.
It is this one's turn. Hold on. And it is going to lash out with a 15-foot cone of slicing sand. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
All right, then. Supposed to be good at these. And apparently I am today. That's 27.
You will
Crit
be able
success.
to take half damage. Once.
Yep.
Yep. 24 reduced down to 12.
Oof. All right. And let me make my con save, which probably doesn't really matter that much. Yeah. Well, I failed, so I'm not concentrating on magic weapon anymore, but my magic gun isn't going to do me much without any bullets.
Fair enough.
All right.
All right. That is the end of this turn. For this one,
Isn't it dead?
You notice the sand begin to shift slightly,
Ah, shit.
but it is not coming together. Hoshiko, you're up.
I have a bad feeling about this.
So I never
Me.
specified it was dead. I said it was downed.
So like a troll, you gotta do specific damage type. Cold or fire might work.
I got that guy. Whatever. Guess I'm not. Let's attack it.
Right, go ahead and try it. The AC is 12.
Huh.
So 17 plus what?
Oh, it actually rolled. I did not see that.
Yeah, I saw the
It
roll.
did roll,
It's just it's not coming on the
populating
chat.
in the chat. Yeah.
So 17 plus what? What's your modifier?
All right, well, it's still a hit. And I believe
It's
the
gonna hit no matter
modifier
what.
is a plus.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just was curious what the total roll was. That's all.
It's a damage roll.
Yep. 8 plus what?
8 plus for the damage roll.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 8 plus 6. Oh, that's 14.
So 14, it is downed.
You just for a heads up, the hits are with hockey. So is it just downed, or is like either like when it went down, was it like a special way that it went down?
It turned to sand as it fell, and it resembles the other pile of sand.
I have a way of dealing with them.
Interesting. I wasted 10 feet. I can't make it over there. 15. Okay. No. 15, 20. Let's move right here. I'll leave my turn right there.
Okay. Ollie, you are up.
Indeed up. I have a way to deal with these guys, hopefully. I am going to pull out my fan of the 5 winds from the locker. I'm going to cast Warding Winds. And I'm going to, of course, center it on myself because it's centered on self. To move. And does the winds centered on me blow him away?
It does not blow a lot of the sand away. It does blow some of it, but not. A lot of it's still lumped in there, as if it's still kind of held by something.
Alright then. Can Ollie try to dig through the sand to see if he can find whatever the core of this thing is?
Considering, I believe you would have already used your action to cast the spell, you would be unable to do it this turn.
Alright then. Fine. That'll be the end of my turn then.
Alright. This one here. I think that's what I had. Second, let me double check that. About 20 feet. Okay. So this one here is going to ready in action. Let's see its turn. Because it's too far away. Yethlum, you're up.
My bad, I was muted. Seeing that the warding winds didn't blow the sand away, I naturally do the normal thing and I pull out my broom and dustpan. I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I cast a flaming sphere
Jesus.
centered on this pile of sand.
Okay, considering it can't dodge it, it's whatever is there is going to fail automatically. Go ahead and roll the damage.
All right. That is going to be 2d6 fire damage
All
as
right.
I attempt to turn this thing into glass. Perfectly balanced.
You are able to turn it into glass. So you're basically left with almost like a bowl of glass.
That's so nice. Awesome. And I'm gonna stay ducked behind this corner as I say, guys, I got an antique. And then I will end my turn.
All right.
Impressive.
That's it. You're up.
All right. There is a flaming sphere between me and the only other opponent that was still standing. I'm gonna try to. Well, don't worry. I was probably just gonna try to go and ineffectually swing my sword at it. I'm gonna try to sift through this stand pile that's kind of holding together. If it's trying to hold together, presumably it's trying to hold together around something under the force of the wind. Can I want to try to find that core.
Okay. Are you using your action to do so?
Yes.
All right. As you do, you notice that there's nothing visible that's necessarily holding it together. It's almost as if there's just an energy that is keeping it intact, or keeping the wind from blowing. There's no physical core that you can see.
Well, damn. And they say that magic isn't real. Meanwhile, nobody can actually hear what he's saying because of warding wind completely deafening everybody. I'm gonna... Seeing what he did to that other one, I'm gonna take out my tinderbox. And I'm gonna try to light this. I guess I already used my action, so I'm just gonna take it out and kind of like get ready to use it.
Alrighty. And that would be your turn because all you would have. Okay.
Yep, that's it.
This one here, you see a shifting in the sand. It's not regenerating yet, but there is movement there. This one is now an ashtray, so it is officially dead. Pushiko, you're up.
Neat. I'm gonna go right in front of it. Oh shit!
So there is a
Yeah.
flaming sphere in the way, which you can't actually move through, technically. Even if you're willing to take damage.
Where was it?
Let me move you back.
It was more or less right on top of this thing.
It's only a 5-foot wide sphere. It's and a 10-foot wide hallway.
Yeah, you'd be able to go around
I suppose, yeah. You take damage, though.
Is it well, let me just double check the spell.
I believe it's if you start your turn there or move there on your turn, you take damage.
Ends its turn.
Ends its turn. Okay.
Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, you can just move past it.
So basically, I'll still only get like right here.
Okay.
That is 40 feet.
Just confirm something.
And my where is it?
Alright, what you trying to do?
I'm looking for it right now. Where is it? Actually, I've never. I've never actually used it. Might as well. Let's use Thrill of the Fight. It's basically like I think it's Rampage or what, something like that.
Rage?
Yeah, well, basically.
Yep,
The
that looks like
resistance
rage to
against
me.
bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Yep, that looks like rage to me.
Yep. But attacks against me are at advantage. And then I'll end my turn. So like, because I'm not close enough.
Alrighty, noted. Ollie, you're up.
Okay then. So how did we manage to kill this one again?
Flaming sphere, fire
We
damage.
turns it to glass. Yeah.
Turned it to an
Alright.
ashtray.
Yep.
All right. So, can I try and So something's holding them together. Can I try and like remove that to make the sand scatter to the winds?
I already looked. There is nothing
You are-
holding it together.
All
It's
right,
just
then.
itself is holding itself together.
Okay.
Force of will.
What if I
Magic, like I said, magic.
Magic
All right,
isn't
then.
in
Well,
me
then
yet.
I'll make an attack on it while it's down. I have an idea.
Gotcha. So you're gonna go pound sand.
I have a plan.
Pound for pound. I
Sorry.
believe in.
Would I have advantage because it's prone, or
Sure.
sure?
Yep.
If it's considered incapacitated, that would also technically. Well, never
Uh,
mind. I was gonna say that would
um,
technically automatically crit if it was considered incapacitated, but you already
Yeah.
crit.
I'm going to, seeing that I have it left, I'm going to Spirit Blast this thing.
Interesting. Go ahead.
So I'll roll. So first of all, I'll just roll damage, and my goal is just to make this thing disperse by hitting it really damn hard. I forgot to roll critical, so I'll just roll.
Alright. So the
5d8.
first one, let me just mark down because the dice aren't registering. So the first one I think was a 4.
Yeah, it's 4+3 for the sword, and then 21 for the spirit blast. For whatever reason, it's registering for me.
Okay.
That would actually be 8 for the sword, and then 20 for the Spirit Blast.
Okay. So that would be, you're going to feel as all of this damage gets dealt, the energy just disperse.
The energy of the attack, or
No, the energy of the creature, whatever was holding it together, is now dispersed.
all right then. And I'm assuming it blows away in the wind.
Yep.
All right, and I'm then going to move.
Damn! Now I just look like an idiot standing here with my tinderbox out.
I do
Careful.
have one more attack.
You are currently standing on a 5-foot ball of fire.
That is also true.
It probably got put out because of the warding winds on me.
It's magical. That
Ah.
doesn't.
I'll stop
Yeah.
there then.
So ultimately,
That-
you'll take damage if you stop within 5 feet of it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll stop there.
So
then.
there. Yeah.
All right, and I'm going to drop my sword, pull out my dragon killer, and take a shot at this.
All right. Go ahead and try.
Fair point. Dropping the sword, does it get blown away by the warding wind?
I don't think it'll get blown away too far. It is a pretty heavy object, but you can probably
I guess.
like 10 feet away.
Just
Yeah, it
hits.
started in the air.
10 feet. Yeah, probably fell like 10 feet away.
Just hits.
Just hits. All right.
Yes,
then.
sir.
I can't really spirit bless this, but damage is damage. So 11 damage.
Very nice. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
That is my turn.
All right. It is this one's turn. It is going to move up 5 feet. And it is going to make one of 2 attacks, or the first of 2 attacks. Okay. So first attack against Hoshiko. It's going to be a 15.
Yep.
I believe that should hit.
Yep.
And that's going to deal.
I'm glad it hit me.
Go to there. That is going to be 12 points of damage.
What kind of damage?
Bludgeoning. So it would be reduced to 6.
And what's even better is then I'm gonna use my I'm gonna use reaction for an unarmed strike against it. Thanks to
Okay.
the thrill of the fight.
Good.
Hopefully I can hit. Why is mine coming up slow?
Okay, what did you roll? Let's see.
No idea.
Alright, just re-roll it.
Yeah, I'll roll a d20
The
plus
dice
6.
was a 10.
Oh, was it a 10? Alright, so what's
Yeah,
your
the
And
dice-
then
modifier?
plus 6 for that. That's 16.
So 16 will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
D8 plus 6. Let's see if this will work. So it's not popping up on my side.
Yeah, it's not popping up for me when you roll either. What's 3 plus your modifier? What's your modifier?
3 plus 6, so 9.
Okay, so 9 points of damage. Alright, it is going to make its second attack against you.
Neat.
Okay, here comes the attack. That is going to be a dirty 20 to hit,
Yep.
dealing. This is going to deal 13 points of damage.
So roughly 7 points of damage.
Yeah, about 7. No, 6 points. It would be technically 6.5, reduced down to 6.
Okay.
And that's the end of that one's turn. Gethlem, you're up.
All right, so Gethlem is going to run his happy little butt up here, over here, and stopping right here. He's going to
Right.
kick this ball of fire, and it's going to arc up and over and stop right here. Basically, I'm using my bonus action to move it 30 feet.
I'm
Thematic.
gonna say that you can't go over. It's not that much height.
It's
Go
only
around, I suppose.
You'd have to go around, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
other than that, yes.
I bounce it off the wall.
All right.
All right, Messi.
That'd be a dexterity saving throw, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So.
We got Messi out here.
Okay, so
It's gonna be 8 fire damage. Unless he saves, then it'll be 4.
okay, what's the DC?
The DC is going to be, I believe it's 16.
All right, I succeed with the 21.
Jesus.
Thanks, Dad.
Damn. Man's like,
Uh,
what's the DC? Rolls a 21, waits for the answer.
And then
You
I'm
never
going
know.
to. And then I'm
Bro, a
so
level 20 character doesn't have to save that good.
then I'm gonna run the remainder of my speed to about right here, picking up my little glass bowl on my way out, and I'm gonna use my action to cast Firebolt on him.
Okay. Go ahead and try.
Go ahead and try, he says. I will.
I do, repeatedly.
I like it. I will.
But
That is just going to miss.
it's okay.
We all miss.
I then pass my turn.
Okay. Edson, you are up.
All right, I am.
Deal with your little lighter and stuff.
Well, the problem is already solved. I suppose I'll put away my tinderbox and start moving towards the enemy so I can hit them with my sword. In the meantime, I will just stand next to Ollie and become deafened by the raging winds. And probably a little blinded because there's a lot of sand in this very confined hallway. And that will be my turn.
All right. Oshiko, at the start of your turn, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Neat. Fuck, I am terrible at these.
That's not something you'd ever expect to hear from what is essentially a monk.
D20 plus 1.
Jesus Christ, you are terrible at this.
I'll save it.
Right, well,
There you go.
There we go.
Dice tell a different story. All right,
Yep.
you feel the wind radiating off of this creature, but as strong as it is, it's not strong enough to push you back. But you are getting sun in your face and mouth.
But it's during this quote unquote fucking rage. Hands is gonna be infused with hockey. I'm gonna swing on it.
All right, go ahead and try.
Let's see what this first attack goes for.
just remember you've got sand, it's everywhere, it's rough and it's coarse.
Oh, it's still gonna get Zaspy.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's gonna hit. That's a 4 plus stuff. What's the stuff?
Is it still standing?
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna attack it again.
That's gonna hit. 3 18s in a row. Good shit.
That is impressive.
3 plus stuff. All right.
And it's still standing.
Yes.
All right, cool. Spirit blast
Okay.
at 2d8.
Go ahead and roll it. Alrighty. It's still standing.
Jesus Christ.
Ah, shit.
All right, and then I did all that, and I'm in my turn.
Okay.
All right, then.
That's
So, where did my sword probably fell somewhere over here, DM.
Yep.
Bonus action, holster my gun for now. Item interaction, pick up the sword as I'm moving past 10.
Be careful. There's a ball of fire right here.
I can get about there, so it's all good.
Yep.
Normal attack, first one. Does a 16 hit?
16 hits.
Alright then. Minimum damage, I'm not going to bother spirit blasting on that. No, I won't bother. And then second
Well,
attack,
didn't you already Spirit Blast?
I have one left. My question, like, I have
Alright.
one left. You can do it three times.
Up to your proficiency bonus. Gotcha.
Yeah, and then you get it back on a long rest, I believe. Or was it short rest? Let me check.
Probably a long rest.
I believe it's long rest.
Yeah. So the next attack,
That will
I
hit.
think that hits. I think I will try to spirit blast on this one. So 2d8.
Blast him.
Good damage.
that's-
16 points.
Yep. How's it looking now?
It's looking bloodied. If sand could be bloodied.
This thing's tough. Does my wind clash with its wind?
Yeah, you're basically creating the wind scar.
This is the coolest thing ever, and I'm right.
Oh, they're doing the backlash wave.
Exactly.
Okay, time to develop the backlash wave. This is giving me inspiration.
Hoshiko's just
Thinking
getting
of a new
slapped.
spell idea. DM,
but-
you've given me an idea. I will cover it with you later to do a cool spell I can only use while having the warning winds up.
Sounds good. We'll talk about that later. For now, is there anything else you wanted to do?
That will have to be my turn. Because there's not
Alright.
really much else I do. I use my bonus action to stow my weapon.
At the start of its turn, you are going to feel the wind begin to pick up and violently surge. Everyone within 15 feet of this creature, please make a Constitution saving throw.
Does the warding wind affect the spell?
It does not.
He said con save.
Please and thank you.
Yes, sir. Dean Kane, sir.
Still there.
Is this for us to stay up, right?
No, this is whether or not you take damage, full damage or half damage.
Cool.
Alright, Ollie and
That's good.
uh,
Oh, I got hope.
Duke, you pass. Hoshiko, you are going to fail, so let me roll the damage.
What kind of damage?
This is going to be slashing damage. Non-magical.
That's
Alright, so
all right. It's gonna be.
If you fail, it's going to be 21. It would still be reduced for you because of your resistance. So ultimately, everybody would be taking about 10 points of
10?
damage.
Nice. Oh shit! I gave myself way too much low health.
With that, that is the end of that one's turn. Gethlin, it is your turn.
Wait, before
Yep.
Gethlin attacks, can I use my reaction to attack it with unarmed strike?
Yes. That will
That's a
hit.
dirty 23. Cool.
All right, I need to make a
Oof.
That's
Constitution
7
saving
damage.
throw.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
It is looking worse for wear, and with that, it is now Gethlin, your turn.
Awesome. I'm gonna make a saving. I need to make a con saving throw because I took damage.
Okay.
Concentration check on my flaming sphere. That fails. So flaming sphere goes away. Doesn't trigger at the end of his turn, unfortunately. I will, however, cast firebolt.
Sounds like a plan. Go ahead. That hits.
Yay!
Hmm.
And he is going to take 14 fire damage.
Right.
And remembering that I, in fact, am a squishy little boy, I'm a log back.
Sounds like a plan.
I say, that wind is blowing me away.
He just gets blown away.
no.
And
With
then
that, is
that's
there?
my turn.
All right, Edson, you are up.
I gonna realize that I am exactly 5 feet too far away to do anything.
So you're gonna take your 5 feet forward.
So I guess I will stand in front of the squishy boy.
You grew on him. Look at that.
It's more like I'm of a convenient height for him to hide behind. Because despite being the shortest technical member of the crew, I'm pretty sure he's still shorter than me.
Damn, how tall is that son?
He's like 5'8", I think. 5'7".
Oh, shit.
All right. So now that you're
But,
standing on as the bullet shield, is there anything else you want to do?
No. Just wish that I had spent some time during that short rest making bullets. That's what I'm gonna do. The
Alrighty.
pains of tracking my ammunition.
Hoshiko, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Hopefully I can stay on my feet. Can I argue for a strength saving throw?
I'll allow it.
Neat. It'll be crazy if I just rolled a nat 1 for this.
I would have left. All right. What would you like to do?
Dodging? No, I proved this. It's my turn? Oh, yeah, I forgot
Yep.
the other two got dropped.
Yep, that's what I was saying. This effect happens at the start of your turn.
Yeah, now I'm attacking straight hand. I'm only 11. I missed.
Yep,
11
that is
doesn't
going
hit,
to
right?
miss.
Yeah, I figured. tears of joy, sadness. Let's attack again. Yeah.
Mm.
The worst of the worst.
Oh, yeah.
Immediately
Is there
after you
anything
take the attack action,
Is there anything
can I
else
use
you'd like to
machine
do?
gun blow?
You can. Let's go. See what you got.
On my bow. I missed these two. That's gonna be scary.
That hits.
You machine gun those blows, bro.
First one, 11 damage,
All right.
and the next one, let's see if that hits.
That hits. Go ahead and
30.
roll your damage.
Damn. Only 7 damage.
Alrighty. This is not
Yeah.
doing very well.
Guess I'll end my turn with that.
All right. Ollie, go ahead and
Alright,
give
then.
me a dexterity saving throw or strength saving throw
Yep.
at the start of your turn.
Dex save. Second. Think I'm fine.
You are fine. So, what would you like to
Yes.
do?
I'm just looking through my spells because I might want to cast a spell for once. Shadow would be dumb in here. I guess I don't use it often, so I'm gonna upcast my Phantom Flute and do some psychic
Okay.
damage. I've got like spell slots, so I might as well use them. I'll keep the last one saving. So that's upcast. Forgot to upcast it on the actual spell, but which I think just increases damage by a d6.
Okay. So let me roll that wisdom saving throw. Roll. It fails.
Okay, I think 4d6 then. Let me check. Yeah, 1d6 every level. So I will just roll the extra d6 after rolling. Oh, no. Hey. So it finally works. 18 psychic damage.
Nice.
It breaks apart into a pile. It is now downed. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Bonus action. I'm gonna bardically inspire Edson. He's earned it. He hasn't been able to do much in this combat. Here, Edson, have this. So you can give yourself a damage boost.
Ah, yeah. Let's go. I'll take it.
Alright then.
Alright, with that, was there anything else you wanted to do?
No, that'll be my turn.
Alright. The sand piled begins to shift, but no form begins to be taken. Gethlin, it is your turn.
Yes. I will go ahead and walk up, suddenly feeling very emboldened by my now diminutive opponent. I'm going to make a little gun symbol with my hand, pointed at the sand pile, and go, "Time to get glassed, boy." And I'm going to fire a firebolt at it.
A firebolt, go ahead. You would have advantage on.
It would be flat actually, because
Yeah, because it's a ranged
yep.
attack.
Yep. Alright, that hits. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Interesting.
You notice that about half of it has turned to glass.
I am suddenly not feeling so bold, and I scuttle backwards. And I end my turn.
Alright. Edson, you are up.
All right.
alright, Edson.
I'm
Moment
gonna.
of glory.
I'm going in with the sword. Well, actually, I think I have two of them, don't I? Do I have two swords?
I think so. I think you started collecting weapons for a while.
I do. I have two swords, so I'm gonna draw my second sword,
And
I'm gonna-
steal Yami's two-sword style.
and I'm gonna make some attacks with my two short swords.
You
Alrighty.
will surpass the
I
Yami.
am the swordsman now.
You two keep trying to one-up each other in your own field. You know,
That is a 15.
That is
I
gonna hit.
get advantage because it's prone. Yeah,
Yep.
that is 2. What's the bardic inspiration die? D8.
D8.
I
Yep.
Let's go. That's a total of 11 on the first sword attack at the sand pile.
Yep. You were able to smash through the glass, and you would immediately feel about half the energy fully dissipate, while there's still some there gathered.
Aye. Second sword attack. Let's go. Let's go. 17
That hits.
Nice.
for another 9 damage. Then lastly, going in with my bonus action for my offhand sword attack.
Dirty
Because I
20.
don't have any feats or anything. This is just a straight d6. Another 2 damage.
You feel that the energy is still there.
Damn it.
At least you were wailing on it well.
You tried.
I
That was
I made a good
you
attempt.
gave it the best attempt.
I did about as much as I mean honestly, I did about as much with my swords as Yami normally does. So I'll take it. That's my turn.
All right.
Oh, the insult.
Hoshiko, you are up.
Neat.
Pound that sand.
Never thought I
You
would be
guys would
pounding
scare
sand.
me.
Banging.
I never thought I'd be pounding sand, but I guess I'm pounding sand.
It's required. We need to pound the sand.
I think this session is going to be called the
And
sand pounding session.
It's gonna be with advantage, right?
Yes.
Yep, because it's prone.
Pound
That
of
hits.
sand. The damage is gonna be 10 points of damage.
All right. Good damage. Is there anything else you'd like to do? The energy is still there, yes.
Jesus Christ! It just has energy upon energy.
Well, not really.
where is
For context, you notice that either blasting with hockey or, and meaning not hitting
Yeah.
with hockey, blasting with hockey and using fire has been effective.
How many? I think I have like 2 more of it.
We
I
are
didn't wanna use-
Listen, I'm not
literally
telling you to
pounding
use hockey.
sand.
I'm just saying it's between that and fire that's been effective.
Yes, and you would.
Guess I'm using hockey. Let's go with Spirit Blast again.
Alrighty.
May I remind you that you did use your spirit blast at least twice on the serpent, if I remember correctly.
I believe I only used it once. Did I use it twice?
I think you did. I'm not sure how many times you used it, but you do recall.
I think you used it once in the last session, and if you used it today, that would have been twice.
Yeah, and this one's about to be my 3rd one if I use it now.
Yep.
Yeah, might as well. Let's do. What's the worst that could happen?
It doesn't dissipate. No, I'm only kidding.
Oh my
So,
god!
go ahead and roll the damage. It is
Well-
able. You feel it blow out as the energy that was this creature dissipates, and you are all no longer in combat.
Neat. You get to points equal to your conflict with your ability. So,
Good job, guys.
I don't think we did this last session, so if we did, this doesn't count. But I am going to say you guys are going to level up.
Wow.
Level 7?
Let's
Already?
Oh, you don't want
Thank
to
you.
level up? All right, cool. I'll take it back.
I'll
He
take
said
a
he
level
didn't
level up.
Don't say that. It's been over a year, man. Like, come on.
He said he didn't want to level up.
Okay.
I get access to 4th level spells.
Am I
at level
purple?
7?
It's been so long, I don't remember.
Yeah, you do. Wait, does this mean yes? I have access to it. Finally, I can do my cool thing.
I don't like
Yeah,
the
yes.
sound of this.
Prepare for the wrath of my attack will be amazing.
Okay.
I'm not trusted.
I'm increasingly unnerved by our bard.
I'm enjoying this level up even more, especially with the maniacal laughter. Love it.
Evil laugh, evil laugh. Is
That's
that enough?
wrong.
I don't know. Somehow saying evil laugh kind of adds to it because it implies like a deranged aspect, as if you're completely out of your own mind.
Oh.
So, as we're doing that, we're going to continue to move on. You are now free to roam around. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna look for loot.
I would
Right.
like to show off my glass bowls.
Okay. And you're all going to
Thank you.
like it. Give them respect.
What?
Yes. Do you think this is how glass elementals are made?
What?
Yes.
Just listening as the winds
Oh, yeah.
and the sandstorm.
He will put the fan away.
Clear out those.
uh,
I'm gonna collect this sand.
Okay. So now you have sand in your ashtray. So, are you? I'm assuming, Edson, you pulled yourself back because you're about to request to
yeah, I'm gonna check for
booby
traps.
All right, go ahead
Yep.
and give me that investigation check.
Do you want me to give you a bardic inspiration? Here you go. Take one. You've earned it. That was
I'll
about
take
to
it.
10.
I'll take it. I don't know if a bardic's gonna save me from that. I might just save it for the dexterity saving throw. Anyway,
It looks fine.
Okay.
Smooth sailings.
now hold on. Can I argue that because I've previously analyzed these traps in depth, could I have advantage?
I will allow it.
There we go.
All right. You are able to
Didn't
see
even
that
need
there
bardic.
is a pressure plate that if you step on in the doorway, it will cause a hole to appear.
Yes.
What's in the hole?
Death. Horrible, excruciating death.
You don't know that for sure?
What else would be in a hole? That was what was in the last hole. Anyway,
Listen,
I am
I
going
have-
to
I haven't seen
deftly
any holes.
avoid the pressure plate and point it out to everyone.
All right then. Ollie will mark it with his dancing lights because I'm conjuring a different spell now. So I'm going to just get out the dancing lights and have a light float over it.
And then
You
I
get
am
that.
going to
As you enter the room, you would see that there was a chest in, or rather in the top.
move towards the chest. And I'm gonna check it for traps.
All right. Go ahead and give me that investigation check.
All right. Still with advantage, or
Yeah, I feel benevolent.
yeah, I'll take it. That's an 11. Let's go.
Looks fun.
Remember
No
that.
traps.
You do have my bardic.
Right.
Or at
Yes,
least
I
not
have
on the
that.
outside.
A D8 will actually probably do something. 15.
Nice.
Again, from the
Is that-
outside. How are you investigating?
Well, so previously there was like a pulley rope system
Okay.
and like a false bottom at the bottom of the chest. I can't necessarily check for that.
You do notice that there is
Without
no
opening
police, You do notice there's no police system on the back, though.
Okay. As I start to kind of creak the lid open, I'm going to just open it up just a little tiny bit to see if I can peek in and see any kind of mechanism on the inside that might trigger something.
Because you have dark vision,
90 feet of it!
you do notice that there is a glass vial inside of the chest.
Just sitting there.
That's all you can see from your angle. You can open it more.
I'm going to slowly
And bang that
open the
chest.
chest.
As you do, you hear the breaking of glass. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
God damn it!
As a green smoke begins to pool out of this case, out of this chest.
God damn. How the fuck is this mechanism even activated?
This one, the rope is on the inside.
Well, yes, I figured the rope was on the inside, but I figured as if I'm actively looking for it and slowly opening the chest, I might be able to see it somewhat as the angle starts to open.
For this one, it was more in the lines of it was enough to pull off a hammer that kind of swings down from the top. Everything's kind of hooked up in the back of it.
God, Jesus Christ.
How come
So,
no one ever thinks to just cut through the side of the chest?
Dexterity saving throw, by the way.
Well,
Ugh.
it's not really a common sense thing, but yeah, you could totally do it.
Jesus, I feel like this whole dungeon is like a rogue's nightmare.
All right.
Thieves' tools be damned, it will not help.
You are only going to take 5 points of poison damage.
Jesus Christ.
But
Maybe
as you
I should-
look inside, you are going to see the equivalent of 200 gold pieces.
I am slowly suffering for the sake of a treasure.
I mean,
As
at
I
least it could
grab
be
the
worse.
money.
I could have put a single
Yeah, there
berry.
could be nothing in it.
That would have been hilarious.
I'm gonna grab the gold and go over to what I presume is another chest.
Yep.
Ollie's going to step over the pressure plate and investigate that for traps. That chest for traps. 21.
Okay. With a 21, you are able to see that this one does have a pulley on the back.
This one has a pulley on the back, Edson.
Damn it. Why is it that when you look at anything, it's always
I have a natural gift for all hockeys, remember?
I was about to say it's always the easy traps to find.
Now, real
You're not wrong.
quickly, Ollie, which one were you looking at?
That one.
Okay,
That was over there.
so let me just... There.
I will move to disarm the trap.
All right. As you move to disarm the trap,
Oh, good.
you're able to cut the rope.
Now, remembering how these things work, it's probably got one of those spike traps as well. Keep an eye out for that.
Probably.
Ollie readies the dodge action.
Okay.
I'm gonna open the chest.
This one you see as you open it, about 15 skulls crammed in.
Under the skull.
Each of the skulls has a hole through the top of it.
Unusual. Anything on
Through
Ollie will look at all.
is there a hole on the bottom as well?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Well,
It's skeletons. So
Yeah,
there would be nothing in
I
the
don't know
jawbone.
what I was Yeah, I don't know what I was saying, what I was thinking there.
Ollie will check the chest for a false bottom.
All right. As you push
Roll
down
investigation.
on the false bottom, yeah, go ahead. Give me the investigation.
Oh,
It proceeds to launch all of the skulls into your head.
I was just gonna say look up.
You hear a click, and I'm gonna need dexterity saving throw.
fair enough. I did take the dodge action then, so
Yep. So you'd have advantage on your roll.
Well, now he only took the dodge action when I opened the chest.
that's true. I probably would-
Technically, investigating the chest would use your action, so you can dodge.
True.
Not that it would. Well, that would technically be a 1 instead of an 8.
Yep. So that would be a 1 plus 6. That would be a 7. A 7 is going to miss.
Yep.
You are going to see that the launcher, the bolt that was once kind of stagnant, shoots up as if there's a dummy switch. That is going to be 5 points of slashing. You feel as it, you're just kind of narrowly able to move your head to resist the bulk of it, but you feel the slice as it crosses your cheek.
I actually took no damage there. So it doesn't actually slice, it just hits like a blackened part of the skin. Oh, that was
Temporary hit
interesting.
points.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh my, that was rather dangerous.
Well, I mean, you were
False
just. Well, I mean, you were just talking about traps from the wall or the
spike trap.
ceiling.
Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Oh well, was there a false bottom, DM?
No false bottom.
Oh well. Well, it's just a chest full of skulls to mess with people.
Considering the placement of these skulls, I wouldn't be surprised if they were this chest's victims.
Fair enough.
You know, what if the chest has the corpses and all the gold pieces you found are just baby mimics that would go over, eat the corpses, and then come back?
That is the one thing we don't have to worry about, guys. No,
I
say
am
that, but there is a way it can exist.
I am just gonna put the skull back in the chest and try to scrub that idea from my player mind.
And it's on that note, we're going to pause here for the night, and we'll pick up at this point next week when the players have to begin their ore mining process. Till then, we will catch you next time. Hope you had fun with this thrilling adventure as the players got to take on some sand spirits, for a better lack of it.
We got to pound sand.
Magical golems. People keep saying magic
Pound of
isn't real.
sand.
People keep saying magic isn't real.
Just remember, magic is a science that hasn't been explained yet. It's okay.
Yeah,
The fuck kind of science can explain that?
Till then, we'll catch you soon. Have a nice night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.